Hello, everyone. Greetings from San Diego, California. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. The falsely called Liberation Day. Okay, today I'm gonna say, I told you so! Many times, especially on my Facebook page, I said Trump is messing up the economy, driving all the stock prices down, crashing the Wall Street marketplace. To get all the stocks down, because his puppeteers, who are actually the ones who planned this, they had the opportunity during this time to buy a lot of stocks, including their own, like Tesla by Musk. They would buy their stock at super low prices. And I said in my page that after a little bit that he's bluffing and puffing and saying all the things that were creating uncertainty in the markets, he would stop the circus. That's exactly the words that I use. He would stop the circus and say, never mind, I will do it. So the stock market would go back up. Little by little, but it would go back up. And what happened is, say the millionaires bought stocks for $100 each. $100 million in stocks. And then they go back up to 150. They win $50 million. You know, it's supply and demand in the stock market. And for some people like me, we're called, they call us stock market tourists. What we do is, say I have $1,000 that I want to invest. I study the shares, the stocks, and see what companies I'm interested in and what is the possibilities of the stocks to go back up, or if there's any announcement by the government or something that indicates that the stocks are gonna go up. So I go ahead and spend my $1,000, get the stocks, and wait until they go back up, and then I sell them. So I'm not an investor. I'm just playing in the market, gambling. And if I were the owner of a company, I could go to jail if for example, I have my shares and I tell my investors, you know what, I don't think we're gonna continue doing this well, something is going on in the company, and I lied to them, so they sell the stocks and the stock prices go down, and then I go behind the scenes and buy them, and then I say, oh, never mind, no, it didn't happen, no, I was wrong, I was just doubting, yeah, no, never mind. So the investors can sue me, or the government and the FBI can find out, and they will put me in jail. The same would happen the opposite way. If I go and tell investors, you know what, I have all these plans, and I have all this money put aside, and I have all these acquisitions that I'm doing, that I will do, and it's gonna be a great deal, and I lied to them, and things don't happen, and my shares went up, and they went ahead and bought, and then now that they're high, I sell, I can go to jail. But if somebody else does this, say a president who has all this online and TV access, and he's free to say whatever he wants and talk about these plans and crazy ideas that can drive the prices up or down, the stock prices up or down. And the owners of the stocks, they're not participating. They're just quietly waiting in the background. Even if they bribe this president to do these things, there's no way to prove that they did anything. So they go ahead and buy or sell the stocks accordingly, depending on what the president says, and they're free to go. They're free to go. They won't go to jail. So this is what happened. This is what I announced. And I don't like to say it, but I told you so. And just yesterday I put a post announcing this. He would stop the circus, and he did. He didn't touch Mexico or Canada. So things are gonna go the way I said, and it's unfortunate, but he did it, and many were played, and some people still believe in him, and it is the way it is. Thank you for listening, and if you want to check my page, my Facebook page is Paco Francisco. You can find the post that I put yesterday announcing this, and before too. I have announced it several times, and my profession is not an economist itself, but I did study within my 6-year university. I studied business administration, and it included macro and microeconomics, and I haven't stopped learning. I really like the subject, and it's great to see in real life how it's working and how it has worked before. Thanks again for watching, and till next time.